All right, MMA fans, I'm here with the Bellator MMA middleweight champion, Mr. Johnny Eblen. Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm great. How about yourself?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking. My man, congrats. I've been interviewing you for a while. Now you are the Bellator MMA champion. How does it feel?
Feels good. Feel like I'm in the right place, at the right time. Yeah, that's about it, man. I feel like I should be the champ, and I'm at where I'm at because I work so hard and I deserve it.
And you deserve it indeed. After such, a great path to the title shot, and after such a dominant performance over Gegard Mousasi, how confident were you about your victory on that occasion?
I was pretty confident. Everything that happened, I kind of thought would happen. Nothing really surprised me, and getting that belt wrapped around my waist felt right. And just like I said, everything that's happened in my career has felt like it's happened at the right time, at the right moment. So yeah, man, no big surprises.
You showed him no respect fighting wise, of course. I mean, when you two were exchanging shots, you were pointing at him, you were indicating your shots that landed. How much did it help you, the sort of mind games, let's put it like this?
It's just how I like to fight. It's how I spar. It's a game to me, it is a fist fight at the end of the day, but I like to try to go in there and have fun with it. I like to get in my groove, and I'm gonna call my shots. I'm gonna point at you. I'm gonna stick my tongue out. I'm gonna have fun with it. Just because it's a fist fight doesn't mean I have to be super serious about it. So I just try to take the playful mood I have in sparring into fights, and some days I won't have it as much. Other days I'll do it more. It's just based off how I feel.
Was there anything at all from Musasi that surprised you on that occasion?
No big surprises. Kind of everything that happened I expected, to be honest.
And do you expect to face him again in the future? Do you think that he will be able, to fight up to a title shot again?
Yeah, sure. I could totally see that happening. I don't like his odds. I'm only getting better. He's probably pretty stagnant with his progression, so I'm only going to get better. So if we were to rematch, I would probably stop him. I would finish him.
Man, right now you're scheduled to take on Anatoly Tokov at Bellator 290 on February the 4th. I guess in that for you is just the same old camp.
Yeah, similar camp. We're getting different guys to spar with, to kind of mimic Anatoly's style. We're going a little bit different from my last camp, but same old, same old. We do the same stuff every week for the most part. Working off my game plan, working on my boxing, working my wrestling, working on my MMA, striking and grappling, mixing it together. I got some MMA drills I do. But yeah, just continually getting better and mastering my craft.
Your next opponent looks like a complete fighter as well. He has heavy hands. He has submissions on his record. He has decisions as well. What kind of fight do you expect from him?
I expect him to try to land a big right hand. He'll probably try to wrestle me here and there. That's about it. He's going to be a lot boxing heavy. He'll throw some kicks here and there. He'll shoot here and there. He has some submissions, but I think I'm going to bring the pace on him and get him tired, make him miss, and just kind of overwhelm him. Overwhelm him with my striking, overwhelm him with my wrestling and grappling, and he's not going to know what's coming next. And I really like my odds this fight.
Do you see a finish in your in your victory?
Possibly. I don't know. I don't like to assume. I don't like to predict the future. I will say though that my odds of beating him are very, very high. I don't really like trying to oh, I'm going to finish him the first or second. Whatever happens, happens. If I finish him in the first, I do, or in the third or fourth or the second. I don't really care. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go in, execute my game plan, and beat the shit out of him. And whatever happens, happens.
Is it my impression, or did you accept the fight on a sort of short notice? I mean, the original co-main event was another fight. It was supposed to be Vadim Nemkov against Yoel Romero.
Yeah. It was kind of short notice in a sense, but I kind of knew he was the next guy in line to fight for the title. So I kind of knew I was going to fight him. I just didn't know when. So, I mean, after my fight with Gegard, I was back sparring a month later, not even like 2 weeks after my fight. So I've been training since July, August. I've been getting sparring rounds and, doing my thing, getting better. But yeah, I really honed in on camp, whenever the fight was, announced and signed and everything. I kind of honed in a little bit more, but I'm always training, always getting better. So, get 8 weeks, 8 weeks. That's awesome. I get 8 weeks to prepare, but even like 4 weeks or 3 weeks or 2 weeks, even as a champ, I wouldn't even care.
So did you take no time off after, the victory, except for those 2 weeks?
No, I took some time off. Like I would just go in, spar a little bit, hit some pads, wrestle, and then maybe take 3 days off and then go back and do it again. Or, for Thanksgiving, I went back home to Missouri and I took, a few days off and, go in and grapple at a gym and then leave and then, kind of nothing really stuck to the schedule, but I was making sure I was always getting rounds, always getting better, always, working on mastering my craft. And pretty much that's how I go about, like, when I take breaks. I love to fight, so I love getting rounds. I still like improving and getting better, so I'm pretty much always at the gym.
How was meeting your family again after winning the belt? I heard in your post-fight interviews that your mother doesn't want you to fight, right? Or doesn't like
Yeah,
it that you fight for a living.
yeah, she'd much rather me be like a doctor or a lawyer or like a pastor or something. Like the last thing she wants me to do is get in fist fights with people. So yeah, man, I don't know. I think she likes the fact that I really enjoy it and I'm like I'm good at it. If I sucked at it, she probably would hate going to my fights. But she doesn't like going to my fights. But the fact that she gets to watch me, pummel another person, and I'm doing all the, I'm winning. It's probably a lot easier for her, and she's getting more and more comfortable with it. But I mean, at the fight, she's basically just praying the whole time.
Winning the championship in front of your family, it's quite a big accomplishment. So again, congrats on that. And I'm pretty sure that she's very proud of her son, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty proud of me. She'd rather me be a like I said, a doctor or a lawyer, but I mean, she understands mastery in a specific occupation, and she notices like I'm very good at what I do, and she gives me some respect for it. Even though she doesn't love it, she gives me respect for it.
I agree. I agree with you and with her. You are very good at it, indeed. Listen, one more and then I let you go. I would like to hear your pick for the main event, the heavyweight clash between Ryan Bader and Fedor Emelianenko.
I'm gonna have to go with Ryan Bader, man. USA versus Russia. Can't go for Russia. Like, come on. I'm a big fan of Fedor though. I mean, he's a legend of the sport, but I just think Bader. I think Bader walks away with a win. I think Bader can knock him out. I think Fedor can knock Bader out, but I just like Bader's odds and also go USA.
How big is it for you, to compete on a card where Fedor Emelianenko is fighting as well?
It's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's like any other fight though. Same shit. Just go out there, fucking get in a cage with another person, and you guys try to kill each other. Doesn't matter who else is gonna fight before or after me. Or only thing that matters is like, all right, am I getting paid and how many rounds is it? That's the only thing I care about. It could be in front of like 5 people. It could be in front of thousands of people. I really don't care. It's all the same to me.
That's fair enough. Johnny, thank you again for giving us a little bit of your time. Best of luck with the upcoming fight. Hopefully, I will hear again from you in the future, man.
Yes, sir.
Have a nice one. Bye-bye.
Later.